From a self-assured preteen publicly living through tragedy to a budding music mogul, Prince Jackson is honoring his famous father's legacy and building his own unique reputation. On February 13, 1997, Michael Jackson and his then-wife Debbie Rowe welcomed their son Prince into the world. Michael may have been one of the most famous people alive, but he made a conscious decision to keep his son out of the limelight. As he put it in a statement at the time, "I grew up in a fishbowl and will not allow that to happen to my child. Please respect our wishes and give my son his privacy." Prince has described Michael as a down-to-earth father who taught him valuable lessons that money can't buy. Still, being the son of the king of pop also meant living a privileged and unique life. As he shared on an episode of the Find Your Grind podcast, "I was born out here in Los Angeles, and then around when I was like 6 or 7, I think, I left the country with my father."
I lived in Bahrain, Dubai, and Oman for a while.
Prince looks back on this time in his life with fondness for a number of reasons.
It opened up my eyes not only to see how the other side lives, but to be understanding and accepting of many other cultures.
When Michael Jackson died in 2009, 12-year-old Prince and his 2 siblings were pushed even further into the spotlight. In January 2010, Prince and his sister Paris accepted a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Grammys on their father's behalf, while their younger brother BG watched from backstage. The siblings took turns at the microphone to thank the Recording Academy and pay tribute to their dad's legacy, with Prince declaring, "Through all his songs, his message was simple: love. We will continue to spread his message and help the world." The children had to get used to a new level of public life. Prince opened up about this period on the Find Your Grind podcast, as he revealed, "Obviously, there was an adjustment period, but I was in control of my own identity at that point. And I definitely became more aware that people were following me, paparazzi are stalking me, and all types of stuff like this. So I wouldn't say it was difficult, but there was an adjustment period." After his father's death, Prince went from being homeschooled to attending a public high school. He also began to explore various passions, and in 2013, Entertainment Tonight announced that he would be joining their team as a guest on-air correspondent. He landed the job with the help of his aunt LaToya. Prince's first gig as a reporter was made official the weekend before the movie Oz the Great and Powerful came out. He got to interview director Sam Raimi, as well as stars James Franco and Zach Braff. It was clear at this moment that Prince's showbiz career was just getting started.
You're 16 years old, but you seem so much wiser and older than your years.
That's what most of my people said. I was all thanks to my dad. He raised me right.
Though Prince's stint at ET lasted just a week, he wasn't done with his time in front of the camera. 2013 was a busy year for Prince Jackson. In addition to his gig at Entertainment Tonight, he also made his acting debut on the series finale of the CW's 90210. He played Cooper, a teenager who suffers an injury at a concert. The episode's director, Harry Sinclair, sang Prince's praises when he told Entertainment Tonight. "He's very young, but he was able to be totally relaxed and do his performance. It was very unusual, and he seemed totally at ease." Despite that calmness, Prince wasn't exactly excited to check out his own scene. As he told ET, "I'm probably my own worst critic. I don't watch myself." After 90210, Prince opted not to go all in on an acting career, as he instead pivoted to working behind the camera. Prince began to explore the world of content creation, launching a YouTube channel in 2015. His first video featured clips of him and his family riding around on ATVs at Jawbone Canyon in the Mojave Desert. By 2017, Prince began uploading clips focused on his love for motorcycles.
I've always wanted a bike ever since I was little.
That same year, Prince's passion got him into a bit of trouble, as he ended up in a motorcycle accident. After colliding with a truck on his way to school, he was rushed to the hospital. Fortunately, he didn't sustain any serious injuries. What's more, his love for riding didn't fade either after the incident, as he continued to upload motorcycle videos through 2023. His channel also featured rides throughout California, reviews of his latest purchases, and general life updates. By 2017, Prince Jackson was all grown up. After graduating from high school in 2015, he headed to Loyola Marymount University, which is where he began dating his girlfriend, Molly Shermang. While Prince has kept this side of his life relatively private, he has offered up some details over the years. At a charity event in 2018, he told People magazine, "I think in everything, there's an important balance. I think that I'm a certain way, and she's very, I don't want to say opposite, but complementary in a way that we balance each other out. I'm more aggressive, she's a little softer." In 2022, Prince took to Instagram to celebrate their anniversary. Alongside a string of cute couple photos, he wrote in the caption, "5 years together. Lots of trips, miles, smiles, meals, desserts, and all kinds of adventures in between." It's no secret that Michael Jackson had a staggering net worth when he died. His kids all inherited a significant portion of that fortune, and Prince reportedly used some of his for his college education at LMU, where he pursued a degree in business administration.
The word is business.
In May 2019, Prince took to Instagram to announce that he was officially a college graduate with cum laude honors. Alongside pictures of himself with multiple members of his extended family, he wrote a lengthy caption logging his journey as a college student and crediting those close to him as huge inspirations as he earned his degree. As he put it, "Honestly, I can't tell you if all of it was worth it yet, but I am proud of my degree, as I believe it is a testament to my dedication and discipline. I'm thankful for LMU's education of a whole person and the implementation of Jesuit values because I believe they inspire graduates like me to continue to change the world for the better." It's no stretch to say that Prince Jackson is a passionate and opinionated film buff. That was abundantly clear in June 2018 when he uploaded a video of himself ranting about the Star Wars franchise, which would pretty much set the stage for his next chapter on YouTube. On May 15, 2019, he announced on Instagram that he was planning on launching a movie review channel called Film Family, along with his cousin Taj and brother BG. As he wrote, "We are very excited to announce that we are starting a movie review channel. Right now, you can go see our first ever video on my YouTube channel. We know that this is a very rough first video, but we want to take you on the journey with us as we improve and develop the show." The Jackson Critic Crew's first episode was a dive into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, focusing on 2019's Avengers Endgame. The channel would eventually feature reviews of other notable films like Marriage Story and The Irishman. Alas, it appears that they've wrapped up this chapter of their lives, as their most recent video was uploaded in March 2020. On a 2017 episode of the British Chat Show This Morning, Prince admitted that he doesn't exactly see himself ever following in his father's footsteps. But that doesn't mean Prince plans on avoiding the music world entirely. In 2016, he created King's Son Productions, a collective that produces music videos. When he sat down with Robin Roberts on Good Morning America to chat about his latest endeavors, he explained the name of his production company by revealing, "I was born as Prince, and that was the name my dad had given to me. But my dad earned the epithet King of Pop, and that's through hard work and years of training, and everything that he worked so hard to get. So it's a form of motivation because my name is Prince. But for all intents and purposes, I am the King's Son, and working to get my own epithet." Prince stayed true to his word and continued to work hard for that title, as his resume now includes producing videos for artists like Omar Bati, Nano, and Sko. And in 2020, he even collaborated with his sister Paris and her Soundflowers partner Gabriel Glenn for the video of their song Your Look, Glorious. As if he didn't already have enough on his plate with school and various creative projects, Prince launched a nonprofit when he was still a teenager. His father taught him at a young age about the importance of helping others, so it was a no-brainer that he would eventually start his own foundation dedicated to those in need. And so, in 2016, Prince and John Muto founded Heal Los Angeles, an extension of his father's foundation Heal the World. As Prince explained on Good Morning America, Heal LA is a student organization that John Muto and I had started earlier in my freshman year. We primarily focus on child abuse, homelessness, and hunger in the Los Angeles area.
People don't understand how the little things can add up and really make a big difference in someone's life.
In addition to providing assistance to local children, Heal Los Angeles also hosts an annual fundraiser called Thriller Night, a Halloween party held at a Jackson family property. In 2022, the event doubled as a celebration of the 40th anniversary of Michael Jackson's biggest album. As Prince explained to People magazine, "I wasn't born when Thriller came out. I remember the 25th anniversary. So for me to be here on this platform, able to celebrate my father and his achievements, there's nothing like it. There's really nothing like it." It was only a matter of time before Michael Jackson received the biopic treatment, and indeed, in 2022, it was announced that Graham King would be making a film based on the King of Pop's life, and Prince partnered with the Oscar-winning producer to bring his father's story to the big screen. During a 2023 appearance on Hot Boxin' with Mike Tyson, Prince told the story of how King reached out to him for permission.
After I read the first draft of the script, I called him because I was crying afterwards. And I told him that he had the most authentic picture of my father.
After the movie was announced, it was then revealed that Prince's cousin, Jafar Jackson, would be playing the lead role. And in February 2024, Prince took to Instagram to offer a first glimpse of Jafar in the movie, which is simply titled Michael. As he wrote in the caption, "Watching you perform and work your butt off is the closest I'll ever come to watching my dad in concert, and it's been a dream come true. Proud of you, cuz."